Hey, good morning. Good morning. This is Jason Mass, and this is the Morning Walk with your host, Jason Mass. I am jamming to Dave Matthews music in Houston, Texas, and I am literally driving my bicycle at 3 o'clock in the morning on Gray Street through Midtown Houston. Midtown Houston is a really neat place. It's different than downtown. Geographically, it's between downtown and the world-class medical center. But look, it's just a wonderful cacophony of brand new and this old structure that they built into a trendy bar or whatever that is, a breakfast place. But this is where probably like the 20-somethings live that don't want to live in the suburbs and need to live around here and work downtown. Downtown is that way. Maybe we'll get a glimpse of the skyline. Yeah, it's just wonderful. It's wonderful. So the morning walk, episode 2, but you know I've done like 100 of these. So I'm jamming to Dave Matthews, and if you like Dave Matthews, you'll understand. But I'm utilizing patience to not see where the street I'm on. Did you see that? Gray Street. I'm trying not to hit fast forward to go to the song Gray Street, because I love that song, and it's about a female that is, you know, just seeking and searching and praying and fuck. She could fill all of her world with wonderful, vivid colors, but mixed together, they all turn to gray. And isn't that life? I mean, that's a beautiful, poetic thing. You know, life is filled with beautiful colors. And then shit. Life is filled with shit and cocksuckers and motherfuckers and all the 7 words you can't say on TV. And then it's just filled with absolute butterfly beauty. And you mix them all together, it just can turn to gray. So we have to look forward to not mixing them all together and just vivid, beautiful colors. See, there's a sign that says Midtown. Oh, and people think I'm crazy and whatnot, and I'm like literally every single day people accuse me of being on cocaine. People that I love, people that are supposed to trust me. And let me tell you, if I do cocaine again, I'm gonna fucking live stream it on Facebook, and I'm gonna do it right off of a fucking hooker's ass. And I'm like, yes, I am doing cocaine right now, and I'm gonna be up for 3 days, and it's a fucking miserable existence. And I'll buy it from Choice Johnson or Carlos Ramon from the Texas Thunder, because they sell it. Hey, oh, yeah, I went there. There's a long story about what's been happening today. But you know, you have to ignore your enemies. I had such an amazing day. Man, I've got a project going in Houston that's related to Detroit, and it's happening. I just, fucking, it's so incredible. I'm so blessed beyond measure, and that brings out the Hippie Clips Smoke Shop. Somebody asked me if I wanted to buy a smoke shop. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't put anything in my lungs except for life. And that time I did crack cocaine, smoked that once, for about 2 months in a row, straight, non-fucking stop. That's a true story. Yeah, they turned this into a bar, and there's a CPA right there. There's a restaurant right here, some Barnaby's Cafe, which in downtown is a nice cafe that's run by homosexual men. It's fucking fabulous, but it really is a great place. And then you have an old house right here. This is a really cool. I think I picked a wordsmith word, man. Cecil's Pub. I've actually been here. 26 years ago I was here. with my old friend from my Service Corporation International. It's an old pub right there. It's cool. So, I guess since no one's talking to me, I'll just talk about my day a little bit. I was getting attacked, man. Satan doesn't fucking stop. Satan doesn't stop. And he attacks weak people and people that are, if you have a crack in your armor, he'll go to that crack in your armor and he will seep in. I have a man in my life that I'm not afraid to say I have man love for. This dude is awesome. He's a teammate. The enemy, theoretically, just, the enemy is attacking him because they're afraid of him. And although he's been my biggest fan, they're and we went out and practiced with these two guys from the Texas Thunder 3 times. And my friend Dave, who I love, is a really strong player as well as a strong man. And so they're attacking him and trying to convince him not to join me and creating all this drama where there is no drama. They're creating it. That's what the devil does, creates drama where there is none. And then the devil swoops in, saves the day, and makes his target, me, try to look bad. So they did a podcast and all this stuff, and they're like trying to get me. Well, I was in bed at 7 o'clock because I had a really long, unbelievable, successful day. And then starting at like 4:30, I drank alcohol from 4:30 until like 7. I passed out exhausted. I worked out for 3 hours and worked my fucking ass off. Okay, I'm getting a little serious, so it's time for a song. She lives on the corner of Gray Street at the end of the world. Am I supposed to do it all myself? Help me with the lyrics. How's it start? She stares out onto Gray Street at the end of the world. Thai massage. I bet you a happy ending for just $4 more happy ending. And I know what you'll do tomorrow because my sister works next door. Yeah. And then beautiful houses old houses right across the way. This is Midtown. This is Houston. Houston is a town where it was hot in a swamp, but they shipped cotton from here, and then they poked some holes in the ground, and they found some shit that people wanted to buy, and then they kept doing it, and they kept just poking holes, and they never planned a thing, because if you poke a hole in the right place in the ground, you get a lot of money, and you don't have to plan for shit. And so they never planned the city of Houston. It just keeps going. There's no zoning laws. And so what you get old and new, and you get literally riding the bike is a wonderful way to see the city, because you literally, within 2 minutes of bike ride, you can literally get saved by a wonderful church and have a world-class dentist and plastic surgeon right there. And then 2 blocks away, you can get the best fucking cocaine that'll make your face numb for a day. And hookers. Actually, for some reason, there's no hookers in Houston. I just don't understand why. Because you're missing out on a lot of business. That's a joke. I don't like hookers. There's enough fucking sluts that are pretending to be housewives, faithful women. So, yesterday, the day before yesterday, I got ejected from my baseball game, and I'm the manager, I'm the coach, I'm the role model. But there's a video of it, and I literally walk up to the umpire, who's the worst umpire I've ever seen. And I've been playing baseball for 42 years. I'm 50. I started when I was 8. I've been playing baseball for 42 years. These umpires are younger than me, and they can't even fucking touch their toes. And so, envy's one of the 7 deadly sins for a reason. And, you know, these guys pick on me. Fuck them. Fuck them. I pay them no mind. So there's a video of it, and I literally ejected an umpire from a baseball game. I ejected it. I fucking threw him out of the game. And I got ejected prior to that. But it was I've watched the clip 3 times, and the guy didn't know the rule of baseball. My main man, Yaz, who's our catcher, and he's an amazing man, an amazing athlete. He got his leg broken on the play, and it's because of the umpire. In this league, there's an unwritten rule that you got to slide on a close play. The other player, the opposing player, didn't slide. He was called out, but he took out my catcher's leg. Now they're saying, hey, Jason Mass is arguing the play and you can't, it's a judgment call. I'm not arguing if he was out or not. In fact, I got ejected after he got called out. The reason I got ejected is because I said, sir, in a calm, and I walked up to him and I said, sir, the rule is that, you know, on a close play, you need to slide. Or, you know, in that case of contact, and it wasn't intentional. There was serious contact, but it wasn't intentional. No one tried to hurt anybody. Here's a little bit more of the, hey, Driscoll Towers. It's a fancy place. No one tried to hurt anybody. But they did. So I walked up to the umpire after he called the opposing runner out. I was playing first base. I said, sir, Mr. Umpire, please. If they don't slide, they're out. They're ejected from the game. And our catcher was sitting there on the ground, hurt. He's got a broken tibia. He had to go to the hospital yesterday. He's out for the season, and pray for him. And I said, Mr. Umpire, they have to slide or they're ejected. Ironically, last season, our catcher, the one that got hurt, had the same play where he was the runner. And he hit the catcher. He should have slid. And the umpire, Bobby Madima, who's a great umpire and a great man, ejected him from the game because it was his judgment call that it was malicious contact. Well, he didn't. My guy's not malicious, but it wasn't a good play. He just made a bad play. And the catcher was in a defensive position, and there was contact, and my guy got rightfully ejected. And so this time the umpire said, I said, sir, please, that's an ejection right there. He said, no, I said, he said something, I can't remember, it's on the video. He said, hey, I said, sir, can you please explain the rule to me? And he said, I'm not here to explain the baseball rules. What he really said is, I don't know them, because he doesn't, because the night before he didn't know a couple of rules. He didn't know them. He just didn't know them. And now I'm in a fancy neighborhood with fucking $5 million homes. And so I said, sir, can you please explain the rules? He said, I'm not here to explain the rules to you. I'm like, okay, I can explain it to you. And then I turned to the opposing umpire and I said, hey, please explain this rule to me. One more word and you're out. Are you telling me I cannot ask for a rules explanation? And they threw me out of the game in a close game. Then I got lit. Then I'm like, okay, this is bullshit. Because they didn't know the rules and they're embarrassed. Look at these beautiful homes. I love the peace and tranquility of this hour. So then I got ejected, and then I went off on these guys. And I just said, you're the worst umpires I've ever seen. And everyone's like, you're attacking them personal. No, I'm not. If you're a baker and you're a horrible baker and you make me a cake that tastes like a fucking tire, I will tell you, sir, you are a bad baker. You need a different hobby. You need a different profession. I didn't attack him personally. The one dude's like 300 pounds. I could have said, hey, fat fuck. But I didn't, because that would be a personal attack. I just told him he's a bad umpire, and I offered to help. I said, I will teach you the game, and I'll even umpire. So these two opposing coaches who hate me, they pretended to go to my baptism on Saturday, and I will say it very clearly. I thought I had two new friends. They were being deceptive the whole way, and they hurt me. They hurt me to the core, right here, right there to the heart. Bless the light, that's bright. They were deceiving me the whole way, trying to take me down. They think this is sportsmanship or gamesmanship, and they're trying to defeat the Colt 45s, who are the best team in the league. And this is how they're trying to do it. They're trying to take out my best player, and they're creating all this drama. They had a podcast last night, I heard, where I got about 50 fucking text messages that I haven't read, and I won't read. By the way, we closed $148,000 in revenue yesterday. And that's what my focus was. In between, I was like defending myself from these shots by Satan himself. Not Satan himself. These guys aren't Satan. They're good men, but Satan works in mysterious ways. God works in mysterious ways. Satan works in deceptive ones. Look at this house. That's beautiful. Where am I? Kirby and Gray Street. It's dead quiet. It's so beautiful right now. And well, everyone's like, why weren't you on this podcast defending yourself? They're making up all this stuff. By the way, I'm a drug addict. What else? Did they go with the pedophile thing? You know, what these fucking losers don't understand is that I've been through this in Surfside Beach. I've been there, done that. Not today, Satan. So I'm off of that shit. I block these idiots. But they've got the whole base, like everyone in the baseball world knows Jason Mass. And fuck them! Fuck them. I'm a player, I'm a coach, I'm a leader, I'm passionate. And these guys are deceptive. The coach the day before, he was so fucking deceptive. He had his team, and I've never seen this. Like, I'll do a hidden ball trick and fucking tag you out, because that's like fun. I think that's part of baseball. But like, there's 2 outs, and they made a double play. And then the whole team, it was coordinated. They ran off the field. Yeah! 3 out. And then luckily one of our players was keeping the book. And they're like, no, that was no, there's only 2 outs. And they actually they had a batter on deck, like going up to the plate to bat. And they never hustle that much because they're lazy fucks. Well, they pretended there was 3 outs, and the umpires didn't pay attention because they're terrible umpires. Did I say that out loud? They're terrible umpires. And they were going to allow that to happen. And then we called them out politely. And then I went up to their bench and I said, oh, that's blinding. Look at these beautiful homes. And I said, and it's a good team, man. These are good players. And I said, guys, I'm ashamed. You should all be ashamed. This coach can't look me in the eye, ever. Like, he can't. He's just that guy that can't. He's shady as fuck. He can't look me in the eye. And I said, you guys are all fucking cowards. And I looked at each one of these players right in the fucking face. I said, not one of you has the courage to step up to your leader and say, no, I'm not doing that. Because they had a coordinated 10-man effort to deceive. And not one of them had the courage to step up and say, no, no, I'm not doing that Bush League shit. Fuck you, coach. Oh, do I need a different place to play? Okay. No, they all just went along with it. They went along with the evil. That's what Satan does, guys. He pulls you in and drags you along for the ride. And you have to be strong. You have to be a, what do they call you when you say something, you recognize something, and then they call you this fucking name, and then 3 months later it's true, but they made fun of you? A conspiracy theorist. Yes, a conspiracy theorist. Like politics is filled with it. It's like, no, I see this. Stay away from that shit. I just work my ass off and make money because I can do beautiful things and bless many people with the money I earn in my business. Which nobody knows what the business is, because fuck you, because you'll try to call my customers and the Better Business Bureau that I've been an A+ member for 26 years. I'm a sought after consultant. I'm blessed beyond measure. I will not stop. My clients fucking love me because of my honesty and my natural and unnatural talent in the marketplace and my connections and Man, we kick ass. You should have seen the fucking deals we did today in New York, Ohio, and oh yeah, there's one in Texas. Oh yeah, we only made $48,000 on the one in Texas. You know, while they were doing a fucking podcast about me on the Houston best baseball in Houston, where I've got my artistic team working on a new logo, and I had a fucking conference call with the artists who I pay for, who I agreed to pay for in support of the best baseball in Houston is the Facebook page where they're fucking chastising me. I'm not even gonna read it. I blocked it. And so I'm doing a new logo for them. and I'm gonna continue to do it even though they're beating me up. Because you know what? Besides it being run by two guys that are doing drugs, Carlos Ramon and Choice Johnson, who offered to sell me cocaine, which I do not do. I'm riding a bike at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, and my assistant, who actually has experience with cocaine, she's like, I heard you were, she checked with someone at one of the country clubs I'm a member. She's like, I heard you were a drug addict. Like, somebody actually believes that. And she's like, I actually have a lot of experience with cocaine. She doesn't do cocaine now, but she did, and she understands it. She's like, you exercise like that, your fucking heart would explode. You'd be dead. Instead, you just have this amazing energy about you, an aura. And I'm exercising, and I went to bed at 7 o'clock, and I did get pretty tipsy. I went on a like friend date with my assistant last night, and it was fucking fun. She's a wonderful woman. I really like her. And we went, she's from Kansas City. She's never been on the train in Houston. And I took her on the train all the way to NRG Stadium from I got to pick up a nickname for my place. It's fucking awesome. But I took her there, and that's blinding me. I'm sorry. I know I'm good looking and all, but I can't fucking do this. I can't figure out how to turn off that light. So I got to do this. So I'm sorry you can't see my beautiful face, but hey. One of my side bitches lives up over there. I don't have any side bitches. I've actually been celibate since Deanna and I broke up. And I hate that she hates me now. Fucking hate it. Fucking love that fabulous woman, but she was not in the cards anymore. She held me back, and she yelled at me too much. Didn't believe in me, so she's in the rear view, but I still love her, and I'll take care of her, and I miss her kids like crazy. Look at this palace. Jesus. And the weird thing is, all these palaces have Democratic voting signs up. In Houston, you put lights in the trees. Don't know why. There's nowhere else on the country, but in Houston, you put lights on the trees. My aunt in Chicago, Aunt Joanne, said, I went to Houston once. They fucking light up their trees. It's weird. Yeah. Look at that fucking palace. That's someone's house. If I owned that house, I'd cut my own fucking yard. And I have owned a house not quite that big, but I regret selling that palace and the nicest house in Cyprus. I lost my train of thought, which that happens. She lives on the corner of Gray Street at the end of the world. What's another lyric I really love in that song, Gray Street? I think I'm still on Gray Street, or did I turn? Boy, I wish I could play it in the background. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this talk, because I was telling about my friend date with my assistant, Kelly. She's a wonderful woman, and like, I'm really demanding. Like, she's like, I think we posted on Facebook that like before 6 a.m. yesterday, and she sleeps like a normal person does. And she, just like every other woman in my life, hates me because when I fall asleep, and she's witnessed me falling asleep, she's like, there was no waking you up. I could have burned the fucking house down. And I sleep really solid for like 6 hours. Now I'm at it again. They have a giraffes. Look, giraffes. So I took her on a date to see Houston, and took her on the Metro rail. And it's a great way to see Houston. It goes from downtown. Well, there's a network of it now, but it goes from downtown to the medical center. So you can go from Minute Maid Park, where the Astros play, to NRG, where the Texans play. They still have a team. And it's really cool because in between, you just get this wild mixture of old and new. And by the way, this is where you live if your great grandfather poked a hole in the earth in the right part of town and you have like 8 fur coats, even though it's fucking hottest place on the planet, but you have 8 fur coats because you just have so much money and it's old. This is old money. Okay. So like, I don't even like, they might like, I have $10 million in the bank, but they probably wouldn't let me buy this because I'm new money. So this is old money. It's a difference. See the lights up in the trees? See the lights up in the trees? I think it's really cool, but I believe it's unique to Houston. Whoops. So I'm about 20 miles into my bike ride. Got about 20 more. Problem with riding a bike is when you go out in one direction, you gotta go back. And so like about when I decide to turn around, I'm gonna get about halfway back and I'll be like, oh geez, a donut shop. I think I'll make a cock and balls out of that black custard donut and the 2 donut holes they gave me. I got that the other day. I made a cock and balls out of it because that's what I did because I'm 12. And I thought that was like, I literally was sitting there at 6 in the morning after riding a bike for 30 miles. And I just fucking spit coffee out of my own nose. I couldn't stop laughing. And I'm sitting there by myself in this shop, but I'm like, to me, that was pure joy. I posted that on Facebook, and my sister, she's like, look at this house. My sister's like, you're a jerk, or she just said something terrible to me, whatever. Because if you look for the bad, you will find what? If you look for the bad, what are you going to find? You're going to find the bad. If you look for the good, you'll find the good. That's why I had to break up with Deanna. And Deanna, she'll just tell everybody, oh, Jason's an alcoholic and he fell off the wagon and my kids and I deserve better. Well, find better because I'm going to have a few beers after working my ass off. And that's an easy explanation, but she yelled at me constantly and demeaned me. And she wants an alpha male that's submissive. And I wish and pray that someone would tell her that her profession, where she's an engineer, she supervises, she's fucking brilliant, she supervises really strong alpha males who during the business day act submissive to her. Look at these places. So she supervises alpha males that are submissive. Well, they're pretending to be submissive. They're not actually submissive. I tried to explain this to her and she's very intelligent. But very intelligent people, when they're wrong, but weak-minded, they just get mad when you explain to them the truth. You show them the truth. They just get mad. Right? Or they literally go, no, boo boo, I can't hear you. They do that. That's what happens. I don't know what it is about human nature, but the strongest leaders in the world that I know, and I'm meeting with one today, and he's wrong about something, and I'll tell him, I'll bet you $1 million that he'll look at it and go, holy shit, I'm wrong. Let's fix this problem together. And then he'll hire me and pay me $1 million to fix it, and I will. And the people think I'm kidding, but I'm not. And my life is filled with people that believe in me. Every time one of these weak motherfuckers, including my own family, they just think I'm crazy. And they just say, oh, he's an alcoholic, he's doing cocaine. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah, I had a handful of drinks and it was a fucking blast. And then I came home and went to bed. And now I slept for 6 or 7 hours. And my assistant stayed in my guest room because we have an early morning. I've got a 7:15 or 8:15, I can't remember, with the leading tax specialist, in all of Canada, having to do with the value-added tax, VAT, for my European clients. And I literally I got this client in Belgium that owns all these factories, and they're like, I had an hour-long conversation with them yesterday. They're all in. Like, we're totally hired, and we're going to probably earn about $1 million. And so that's a strategy session. And VAT, value-added tax, look it up. That's what European countries charge. And it's different in the United States, where we have a different tax system. And so there's ways to get money back, but you can only do it in certain countries. And my specialist, you know, my company, we hire only the very best. So I go out and sell. I'll talk to the CEO of fucking any company, and I'll explain to him what we do, and he'll be like, I need this motherfucker Jason Mass on my team. And they hire us. And they say, how do you do it? I say, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how to do this. But would you like me to make one phone call? Because I'm the pawn shop, Rick, what's his name? I'm that guy. I know a guy. I'll call him. And they're on my team. And so, yeah. So I got a 7:15 or 8:15 meeting. And I'll probably do it with this iPhone at some random coffee shop or wherever I end up. Because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now. I gotta get some water. Ooh, that way looks like there's some water, maybe. I don't know. I'm actually kind of lost. I don't even know where I am now. Downtown's behind me, about 20 miles. Houston's a huge city, if you didn't know. Huge. So, like, right now, maybe I should do, like, a radio program, or what do they call those, casts, those, podcasts? Is a podcast now like a radio talk show? Yes. Like Joe Rogan, where I'd like to have a guest to, like, add to my stories, because I have some knowledge and stuff, and, like, but talking to someone else is nice because they know stuff, and I would do a call-in right now. I think maybe I'll keep doing this because I enjoy it. And man, the creativity that when you have movement in your body. Let's see, what school is this? River Oaks Baptist Church. Oh, this is the River Oaks area. Yeah, this is definitely the old money area of Houston. Look at this fucking church. Okay, this football field is nicer than my college football field, where there's amazing men that play that. Yeah, for high school. Yeah. And then these people graduate from here and they think the whole world belongs to them, and it doesn't. You gotta work, dude. My butt's getting sore. I think I want to get off and walk. Hey, we got a caller on line 2. I don't know. I think I'm done talking. I'm going to bust out here. But, man, these guys in the baseball league, they're trying to get me, like, kicked out of the league. And all I'm doing is trying to protect the integrity of the game, because this umpire's got my guy hurt. He's literally got a fucking broken leg, and they don't know the rule. And I offered to train them. I offered to actually umpire on days that I'm not playing, because I don't have anything else to do in the evening. And I love baseball. They're like, you need to take this class, these courses. Nope, not doing that. Nope, I'm not gonna get certified by some fucking lawyer. No, fuck that. No, I can coach. I mean, I can umpire. And I'll do it. But these guys attacking me, it's crazy. I mean, they have so much energy that they're putting toward it. If they only knew how little time that I fucking care. Like, the guys on my team, I've selected them carefully. They're just good men. All we want to do is play baseball, and they're attacking them. And they're a bunch of fucking cheaters. Like, these are not good men that we play against. And, like, I don't know how you can be a 40-year-old man, Carlos Ramon, and be that deceptive and that hurtful. Like, what do you gain, Carlos? What do you gain by hurting Jason Mass and destroying my team? Oh, you win a trophy in a men's league that nobody fucking cares about? You know, our biggest crowd is a capacity of 12. Like, really? Like, what do you gain by building someone? There's two kinds of people in the world. People that pull others up and build them up. Me. And then people like Carlos and Choice and my ex-wife Renee. Yeah, she's still at it. best friends with my sister. Now my sister hates me again after we've been divorced for 15 fucking years. And they just don't stop. But they tear people down and destroy in order to raise themselves. But I look at it as this parable, and I don't remember where I heard this. But if you stand up on a chair, you know, I can pull you down pretty easily. But if I stand up on a chair and I pull you up onto the chair with me, that's actually very hard. And so I spend my day pulling motherfuckers up onto my chair with me, and it's very hard. And other people just that don't have anything going for them, Choice, Carlos, cocksuckers, they pull people down, and that's how they ascend. No, not going to do that. I will always ascend by pulling people up and building them up. So I truly, like, it sounds so condescending. I'll pray for you, but I'm literally praying for these men. Because, well, number one, they're on cocaine, which is a destroyer in and of itself. I know. So now I think the latest is that I am a drug addict. I'm like, okay. Not even going to give you the joy of doing a drug test. Go fuck yourself. This is my drug right here. Yeah, but I'm literally praying for these guys and my ex-wife. It's not working. Hasn't worked with my ex-wife for years, but I just released these people from my life, and I'm so happy that Joel Osteen, you know, I listen to him every single day, probably twice a day, and so much of his sermons are about letting these things go. Pay them no mind. Like, I literally have 8 problems to solve today, and I'm looking at a space, buying the space today, due to another connection that happens to be Belgium, with New York, Belgium money, where, you know, it's like, hey man, I'll give you 1.8 million, and they're like, no, it's 2 million. I'm like, okay, I'll give you 1.7 cash in 7 days, and they're like, okay, and I literally just, you know, got it for $400,000 below market. These kind of people, but these other fuckers trying to take my time and my energy, and that, by the way, took tons of experience. And I'm blessed that Kelly is witnessing this because she's a really smart lady. And she's witnessing it. And she's just, I'm on this conference call today with Belgium, and she's like, if I had a video of her, she knew when the guy was bullshitting and selling, and she knew when it was serious. And the gestures that we were making on this conference call were absolutely sexual, like middle school sexual, like jerk off motions and ass fucking motions, like just, you know, in jest. But it's all just a little game like that, and I'm blessed to be able to do it. And I had 6 different agents working on this property in Houston, and they couldn't get anywhere. And like they were literally being told to fuck off, like no. And then I talked to them in Belgium at 6 o'clock today. Or, well, no, what time? It was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And just had the most productive call ever. And they're like, we're not dealing with those fucking jerk-off agents. Now, these jerk-off agents are very intelligent, good men. And but they just don't want to deal with them. They want to deal with me. At the same time, my family fucking hates me. That's kind of hurtful. Oh, hey, I'm going to get some water. Maybe they sell some cocaine. I'll get some cocaine up in there. No. Yeah, because, well, it's probably not too late for Choice or Carlos to make a run. Fucking cocksuckers. Yeah, you know what I feel like doing is feel like listening to some music. Oh. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, shit. That's 23 miles. And this is me walking right now. Because I'm about to get off my bike and fucking jog. Oh, shit. That's a leg cramp. Need some Gatorade. Right in the calf. Calves are getting pretty buff. Look at that fucking thing. Look at that fucking tree trunk motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels good in the butt. Oh, getting the blood flow back to the taint. Oh, yes. I forget how numb my balls get when I fucking ride a bike. Oh. If you ride a bike like that, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, Jesus. Getting the blood flow back. The taint. The numb taint. Ooh, it's a thing. Really, it's a thing. I'm not going to announce this project I'm working on because these fucking haters. They tried contacting Joel Osteen. It did not baptize me. If I announce what I'm doing, they'll fucking try to ruin it because they don't have anything going on for themselves except for the next drug deal or the next hatred. Misery does love company. Misery loves company. Gatorade time. Gatorade time. Fuck. And I misplaced my wallet. This is why I don't drink very much, because I had, it was late and I was tired and I had some contractors over and I'm like, I gotta hide my wallet. And I hid it in a really good spot because I can't find it. Oh, this is disappointing. Oh, hey, you have a little slide door? I don't know what's she trying to say? I have money for Gatorade. Did you take money? Oh, thank you. Hey, thank you, sir. I just would like to buy some Gatorade, please. And some cocaine. Oh no, hang on, I'm gonna get a lean body. Probably like $9. Fucking fucker. I'm still cheap. I think grape looks good. What's your favorite kind of Gatorade? Because I miss the days where there was one kind of Gatorade. Fucking green. In fact, I'm going old school today. In there. So yeah, I'm crazy. Oh my gosh, look at how blessed I am. I need some potassium. My legs are really sore. I'm gonna get a banana. Can I have a banana too as well, please? Hey, what's going on today? You doing well?
Yeah, everything good. Because now I'm the sweep, they are closed.
Yeah, I have no idea what
That's
you
it?
said.
Anything else?
One banana.
One banana.
But no, kind of like that song.
9.60.
One banana. Please keep the change. Oh, except for the $10 bill, please. Oh, Jesus. My leg. And can I have 6 of those Magnum extra large condoms?
One pack.
That was a joke. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
If I bought one of those, I'd have to tie that motherfucker in a knot.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you. That bag's not necessary.
No.
It's funny. I'm funny. All right. I don't think you want to watch me eat this banana. Or maybe you do. But I'll like someone's watching. My therapist, maybe. She can watch my shit on YouTube and charge me $160 to watch my shit on YouTube that I don't ask her to watch. I love Shannon. She's wonderful. Tells me what to do. All right, guys, have a very blessed day. Work hard and keep Satan out of your life. And Satan comes in mysterious fucking packages all day long and doesn't stop. The more you achieve, the more you strive for strong shit, the more he'll attack. The more he'll attack people in your life. Every time one of those people gets attacked and gets unfortunately removed, it hurts. But you just have to believe that it's going to be replaced. Time stolen from you gets replaced tenfold. Money stolen from you gets replaced tenfold. I lost $1.5 million in Surfside. It was stolen from me by a very corrupt mayor, Larry Davidson, you fucking cocksucker. But he sent me to jail 10 times. I literally did nothing. I literally did nothing wrong except for spell out his corruption. That happened. Now fucking this other money now just gets replaced 10 times. And I'm going to have a more successful entertainment venue here away from the meth. So yeah, when I open that, it's gonna be open. Then you guys can attack it on Yelp and do your fucking shit, you fucking cocksuckers. My mother can tell me how bad I am, but I pay you no mind, none. Hey, love and peace, everybody. Have a blessed day. I'm gonna eat this, drink this Gatorade. I might make you watch me drink this Gatorade. Childproof. Tastes like victory. Have a blessed day, everybody.